Thank you, Greg. Good afternoon. I'm Susan Langer, founder and CEO of Spave. I'm here with Ajay Nair, Chief Architect of NIIT Technologies. Together, we're transforming spending for good. There's an inner conflict, a tug of war inside many of us that's creating an imbalance between taking care of self and taking care of others. I know I could and I should be saving more for my future, and I know I could and I should be contributing more to my church and charity. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't happen. Household savings have been on the decline for decades, currently at about 3.4%. 1 in 3 Americans have saved nothing for retirement, and it can be upwards of 80%, depending upon age, gender, or ethnicity. The good news is 2 in 3 Americans think that giving regularly to charity is important, yet 45% report that they give nothing at all. So the desire to do good and to be better is there. It's the discipline and lack of relevant tools that are not. Until now. Introducing Spave, the one and only mobile app that allows users to apply a self-defined percent to each purchase that they make. Kind of like tipping and taxing yourself, but better. Our unique focus on giving and inspiring social good by providing access to more than 1.5 million accredited charities, and our 3-way patented transaction-based process, our engine, makes saving and giving as easy as spending, so that every dollar you spend is an investment in yourself and a better world, without changing your behavior. We're currently in a controlled beta, using live account data, and we're nailing our projections. In fact, we'll be in the App Store in late June. Our fee-based revenue model is paid by organizations that will benefit from our technology, so that in 1 year, 500,000 users will generate over 35 million in revenues and $500 million in savings. So Spave is good for consumers, it's good for banks, it's good for employers, it's good for communities and nonprofits. Spave is good for everyone. And now I'll ask Ajay to share with these good people here what you have created with your team.
Sure. Thank you, Susan. And we at NIIT Technologies are proud to be associated with Spave and the passionate cause you have. Since we are the only one between you and your lunch, I'll make it fast. So the initial thing which we do is we get some information about who you are, what you're spaving for, what bank accounts you will be using, and what are your goals. So let's do this. We'll set up a profile. You can set up a profile either using any of your social accounts or your email. After the MFA process, we get some basic information from you. We have some monetary transactions which is involved, so we need to verify you as a customer. So we get first name, last name, date of birth. Once the profile information is set, you can go ahead and do your spaving preferences. The first thing we do is we understand what are you worried about, what causes interest you. So you can select the charities which you wish to donate to. We provide access to almost 1.5 million accredited charities across US. You can search for a charity by interest, location, or name. Let's say we search by name. I select YMCA, confirm, and you can set contributions now. Now you see here 5 charities which has been selected. So this shows the app's capability that you can choose, you can link up to 5 charities and set aside contributions for each of them. You can also prioritize them, and you can set caps for each of them. You can set caps per transactions, per day, and per week. This completes your preferences for your charitable donations. Next, you basically specify what bank credit cards and debit cards you want to link. So we get started, you select the bank, we use an aggregator, you give your online credentials, it will show you all your accounts. You select the accounts which you want. It will show you the exact accounts which you want to link. So here I'm linking a checking account, a savings account, and a couple of credit cards. So the checking account is your funding source. Your savings is your destination account. For this example, I'm just showing the savings. This can be any savings instrument you want. It can be a brokerage account, an HSA, or a 529C also. You can also link all your credit cards where you want to track your spending. Once I do that, all my accounts have been linked. Now, the only thing I have to do is set aside what contribution I want to do to my savings account. So I say here 5%. Again, I can set cap on per transaction, per day, per week. Again, I can continue. That's it. You're all set, and you can just forget it. Every time you swipe your card to spend something, automatically a portion which you have actually set aside in Spave will move to your savings bucket or to your givings. And savings can be a savings instrument or can be a loan debt payoff or any other saving instruments such as 529C or an HSA account. This is the dashboard it shows. It tells you exactly very clearly what's spending, what's savings, and what givings you have. And we didn't want to build complex charts and information to completely complicate the situation here. So additionally, you can view the transactions, and you can see what is the actual expenses, what is the giving contribution towards that, what is the saving contributions towards that. And with that, I hand it over back to Susan. Thank you very much, Susan.
Thank you, Ajay. So what I heard you say is set it and forget it, let Spave do the rest, and watch your spavings grow. You can see that we've created something that is truly unique here, and that it has the potential of making a world of difference. We're taking Spave global. That's why we're raising Series A capital, and we're looking for like-minded investors and strategic partners who are actively seeking mobile solutions to make a better connection with their constituents, to be more relevant, and to do more social good. So if you're a bank, a credit union, a nonprofit, an investor, please come see us, and together we'll transform spending for good and we'll spave the world. Thank you.
Thank you.